Hello there, everybody, and today for Ninja Turtles review, we are reviewing the Arena of Carnage. So I'm actually excited to review this episode. It's where the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are sent to the Triceratons mothership, where they encounter the arena there, and it's very paying homage to the Mirage comics. But the episode opens with the Turtles actually having sort of like Mortal Kombat parody where they're fighting their various villains. I think it's Raph who fights Tiger Claw at first, but he ends up defeating him, and then Mikey's up, and then he fights Razar, and then Shredder tells him to finish it like the narrator in Mortal Kombat, and he finishes Razar and says balloon fatality. And he basically turned Razar into a balloon. But before the other turtles are about to fight Bebop and Rocksteady, I think, that's where it's revealed to be a simulation. I think I made a mistake. It was Leonardo who was fighting Tiger Claw. It's probably a Mandela effect. But anyway, so that's a nice parody of Mortal Kombat. But our fellow turtles are on their next move with the Fugitoid, April, and Casey to the Triceratons mothership, where they're planning to steal the black hole generator, but only the turtles can go since they're more stealthy. And Casey Jones is, of course, bummed that he can't go because he wants some action, and he's been told to just sit in the ship throughout the last few episodes. And April's cool with it because she feels it makes sense. And she even makes the comment that she's almost as stealthy as the turtles. But our fellow turtles are on the ship while Fugitoid monitors them. And they aboard, but unfortunately they are captured by the Triceratons. And the Triceratons leader, Captain Mozart, decides to have the turtles be killed through an airlock. But what the turtles do is that they are able to stay in a meditation state. And even April explains it to the Fugitoid, where they're able to slow down their breathing. But it doesn't last long, as they are literally about to fall out into the airlock. We almost thought they were going to die, but we know because of plot armor, they're going to be fine. And turns out they're fine. And they're put into a little prison cell where they're awaiting their turn. And it turns out they're waiting for an arena, which the Triceratons do to have our fellow characters fight various creatures and see who wins. So in the Mirage comics, when the turtles were sent to space after trying to look for Master Splinter, they end up in a gladiator arena with other Triceratons, and that fight was more brutal, where the turtles were actually using their weapons. But this time, they're going to fight like a giant beast. That's what they do. They fight like this giant squid monster, and they think they can't win, of course. And the Triceratons that are like booing them. But our fellow turtles manage to take it down and are sent back into their prison cell. And meanwhile, Fugitoid tries to get in, but he is unfortunately captured as April and Casey locate the generator, and they use their little wormhole thing to hold on to it since it's super heavy. But once the turtles realize that they have to save Fugitoid, they meet another Triceraton who is against the Empire because he doesn't like the black hole generator because it destroys worlds. And the turtles somehow make friends of him, and they even eat these little squid thing, food things, and Mikey thinks it's delicious. The others think it's gross. He even electrifies it. But our fellow turtles are put up to the challenge. When it's revealed they have to fight their fellow friend named Zol, I think his name is, who's a very gigantic Triceraton, armored up. And he has a giant hammer with a face on it. And he manages to fight the various turtles. in front of and I think we also see like the Triceraton Emperor besides Captain Mozart. His design looked cool, but the turtles are getting nowhere in this fight. They're getting smacked around, and it's very entertaining. But they try to convince him that they can help him since they have the same goals. And so our fellow Triceraton throws his hammer at the Emperor, and we thought he was going to get hit, but no, he barely dodges it. And I think the turtles, with the help of him, they are able to rescue Futuretroid, and Donnie creates like a diversion for them to escape. And our fellow turtles, April, Casey, manage to escape. And it ends with the turtles on their next journey as they have the first black hole generator piece. I know I said a few episodes ago that the turtles managed to get the one piece, but then I realized the Triceratons got it first. Sorry if I made that mistake, but anyway, this episode was really good. I don't know, the other space episodes were fine, but this episode was, like, it was actually entertaining. It was nice seeing, like, what the Triceratons do in, like, their arenas, what the turtles trying to survive, and even the Mortal Kombat, like, parody was pretty good. I don't think I had any dislikes with this episode. I'd give this episode, like, an 8 out of 10. It was a solid episode. I think the next episode is the War on Dimension X. I'm excited to talk about that episode. But anyway, thanks for watching, and Turtle Power.